Hi everyone, it's Jamie from Hagen Farms. This is our first video, so I wanted to introduce myself and show you a little bit of the property we're on here and explain a few things. We're not really a farm per se. It's just a name we kind of thought of a long time ago for some other stuff and thought it would be kind of cool to have a name, the name Hagen Farms for this YouTube channel. We may get into farming one day. We have 100 acres here, but it's not something we're really planning. We're gonna get some chickens and stuff, so I mean, kind of a farm. But as you can see, this is the top portion of our property. 12 acres out of the 100 here. I'll show you more as time goes on, of course, but this is just the upper 12 acres. And down that way is a trail, or a road, and then or a pathway, and then it leads to trails throughout the rest of the property, which is treed. And over that way, behind those trees over there, is a big pond. We don't have super easy access to that pond yet, so over the winter I plan to make some videos on expanding the trails to reach the pond, and so we can sit out and look over the pond and stuff, so it'd be kind of cool. Yeah, so we're not sure about what the channel is going to show. We're just basically us living out here, doing random things, maybe get some chickens, building. Speaking of just chickens, actually, let's just show you. Doing the chicken coop and all that kind of stuff, which is right over here. This is the chicken coop. This is this here when we bought the place. Obviously it needs work. There's no fencing. I want to expand it a little bit, make the this portion bigger, obviously fence it off properly so no animals can get in here, because we have a lot of animals around here. I'll show you inside there later. I'm not going to do it now because it's overgrown, but inside's powered, completely sealed off, everything, so it's ready to go for the most part. Ready to go for the most part. Just needs some other like fencing and stuff, and predator prevention basically. Yeah, hopefully you guys will enjoy some of this stuff. Like I said, make sure you leave comments and stuff. I know it's our first video and there's probably going to be very few people watching it. It'll take some time to get our name out there, but later in this video you'll see me checking the trail cams, because we got lots of trail cams over the property, and you'll see some of the footage from them as well at the end of the video. Some actually pretty cool footage that I never thought we'd catch. Wait until the end of the video. I always put, well, almost always put what we've caught on our trail cams for a week or two, or however long it's been in between videos, at the end of the video, for people who want to see it, because I know not everybody wants to see the wildlife and stuff. So, but anyway, this week's or this video's animals at the end are pretty cool. We got some moose video, which we get a lot, but moose and deer in the same place, which I personally have never seen in real life. So I know it obviously happens, but it's kind of cool to see the deer and the moose in the same area. It's kind of nice. And then we also got an owl video too. It lands in front of the camera and catches something. So that's probably a pretty rare catch for a trail cam as well. So two cool things on this video. So make sure you watch the end. The rest of the video is just going down our trails, so you get to see some of the property. Comment if you like the way I did that, because down the trails I sped up the footage, driving part with the tractor, just to get through it quicker for the video. But if you guys want to see it in regular speed, let me know. Or if you want it faster, or you don't care to see that at all, you just want to see the end, like the destinations kind of thing. Because I kind of thought it was cool to put that in there and speed it up, just so you're not watching a tediously long video of me just driving for 20 minutes, you know, kind of thing. But anyway, let me know what you think of that. Yeah, so that's it for now. Anyway, on with the show. I think the first thing you'll see is the tractor bit, where I'm going down to the trails, talking about the trail cams we use, all that kind of stuff. Okay, so I've reached the furthest camera that I have right now on the trail. This is our part of the property. You've seen a lot of it as you're driving in here, or as we were driving in, I should say. So anyway, this is the camera. Now this camera, sorry, hit the record button there. This camera, as you can see, isn't straight. One thing you want to notice, I'll show you the other camera when we get to it too. Not straight. The moose, and sometimes the deer, but 99% of the time the moose, when they come by the cameras, they'll approach them. I guess they see the infrared or whatever, they hear it clicking or whatever the case is. They like to play with them, and you'll see some of that footage, I think, on this video, and in future videos you'll see the footage of them playing with the cameras. It's kind of funny. We don't damage them, luckily, but they they like to move them. It's pretty funny. Anyway, this camera, though, I'm not happy with it. I have a few spy points and a few other cameras that we'll talk about in another video, but this is their latest one, and I bought it and I put it out the furthest, pretty much, well, kind of the furthest point of the property. Maybe not, because toward the pond it goes a longer way that way, but anyway, one of the furthest points. It's got cellular cell link connection, which is an add-on for this particular camera. But so when a moose comes by or an animal comes by, it takes a picture and a video, which is cool. And then it notifies me, it sends me the picture. It doesn't send me the video, so I got to come and get the video of the cards. But anyway, the SD card on this one, hope there's no spiders on this. I hate spiders. They always crawl out when you go to open these things. This one is a pretty cool camera in a way because it's fairly cheap. I have a better brand so far that I like better, but I'll talk about that later. Anyway, the SD card in this one, watch. Yeah, it just falls out all the time. So I'm going to test it. I don't know if it's a camera. I shouldn't say it's a camera itself. It could be just this cell link connection camera connector thing there. Because I've had that one for a while, so I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah. So I'm just going to replace this camera right now. I'm going to take it off. I'm going to bring it back. Because I might have to get a warranty done on it here. Because it doesn't work. It says it connects, and this connects and that. But it says it works and then it doesn't. So, anyway. I'm messing this thing up here. Oh, yeah. There we go. Okay. So anyway, the one I'm going to replace it with in a minute, which I'll show you. Oops. You got to keep your awareness here too, because there is a lot of animals here, and there's nobody around me for quite a ways. So it's a little nerve-wracking, to be honest. I might start bringing a pew-pew at this time of year, especially with, if you know what a pew-pew is anyway. I'm not allowed to say the words apparently on not allowed to say the words apparently on YouTube, so without him causing a fit. So anyway, I might start doing that at some points because I'm alone back here. Nearest person to me without any way to get here besides walking, because the trails are narrow, is quite a ways away. So good thing here though, we have cell reception, so that's really nice in this area. We still have cell reception here, so I can call. But if I get attacked by something, even though it's unlikely, but it is rutting season, so a male moose with its female around, even a male deer actually, besides the fact that there's bear, wolves, and cougars. I haven't seen a cougar or a wolf yet, but they're apparently here. So anyway, yeah, so it's a little nerve-wracking being alone back here. It's kind of eerily silent. It's really beautiful and everything, but it's kind of eerie. Anyway, so this is the camera. Hold on, I'll get it folded out and everything. Sorry, guys. There you go. So this is the camera. This is the new ones I've been buying. I got like, I think 7 or 8 cameras now. Yeah, 7 or 8 cameras now. This is the Tacticam Reveal X. I'm not doing a review on this or anything. I might do a review stuff later. I don't know. So much of that stuff out there. Anyway, this is one of the better cameras I've found so far. The reception is great. They come all in one like this, which so do spy cams and all the other versions out there have the same thing. But anyway, this one is all controlled by the app. So unlike the one I just showed you that I replaced, this one you can download the app on your phone, just like the other ones have apps which notify you of pictures and all that stuff. But you can control all the settings on this one through the app. So there's no need to be here. If, say, it's a windy day and it's sending you a lot of pictures, because the trees are moving, it's picking up a lot of movement. Well, you can decrease the motion sensitivity. So then you get way less picture sent to you and stuff. So waste less of your picture allotment that you get. The only drawback, I would say, it's kind of like a mini review, I guess. Only drawback with these ones that I would say is there's no free plan. So, for instance, the spy cams and what's the other ones? Spy points or whatever, and I forget the other brands. Anyway, they have free wireless plans, right? So you can get 100 pictures for free a month with no cost to you at all, which is kind of cool because they are using a cell connection, so it's kind of cool. But this one here is, I think it's US dollars, $50-something a year. Or you can do monthly too. So if you only use your cams for hunting or whatever, you can do them monthly as well. But yeah, anyway, that's one drawback. I mean, I go through quite a few photos with these because there's a lot of activity through these trails. So it's not a huge deal. And then plus I'm using it for the YouTube thing now. So, it kind of makes sense to do. It's not a big deal. But if you want the free 100 pictures, some of the other camera options are good. This one is just great because it's got so much capability, with the app. I love being able to change the settings, photo quality, video picture, how many shots, that's a big bug, how many shots you want to take at a time, all that kind of stuff. So anyway, so that is it there. So all you do, I've already activated it and everything, obviously. SD card goes in there. And as you can see, it's got all these lights. You can connect. Oh, another thing is this one's, sorry, it's almost like a mini review, but it's got Wi-Fi built in. So you can actually connect it to your app right from here and download stuff right from here. Obviously, you can't do that if you're not close enough to it, but it's got a lot of options. Very well designed, very nicely made. Nice big antenna, which is nice. Apparently it's an upgrade from the last version of this one. Anyway, it's pretty cool. I really so far, I'm sorry, all over the place with the camera. So far, I really actually like these cameras better than all the others. I'll show you some of the other ones later on. There's another one I like from Spy Point. Okay, let me see what's in there, because the moose are going to knock it around. Batteries, fresh batteries and everything in there, so you just turn it on. And it's already set to what I want it to do. Is that tight enough? Yeah. I guarantee a moose will come and hit this in the next day or two anyway, and then I knock it over. But it's already set to what I want it to be set to. And that's it. Now, I'll see if I get a notification, because the other, sorry, too close. The other camera didn't work at all. So, and this is quite a ways to come out daily anyway to to check on it. But yeah, really happy with this. Anyway, enough rambling. I think I'm going to be one of those YouTubers of ramble. So yeah, let's get on to go back to the other camera, and I'll show you what the moose did to that one. Whoop! I left it recording there, but crackling the bush, kind of creepy. Anyway, let's get the tractor started and head back to the other ones. Probably just a branch falling or a deer or lion. sure if you guys saw that, but it was a woodpecker. Anyway, wow, that was interesting. I heard a big popping noise as I was driving. Not sure what it was. Oh, it was my tire. Yep, my tire popped. Yay. Oh, great. I'm hoping I can get back with it, though. Doesn't look like it's too bad. But, well, it is bad, but it looks like it's staying on at least. Hopefully it'll get me back up all of that. Because I don't want to walk and somehow get this tractor out of here without it. And without getting it back to the house. Those bolts there. Could jack it up here, I guess. Anyway. Never ends. Okay. So, this is the one of the other cameras we have in the area. Freaking bugs. And it has been dealt with a blow by the moose. Yeah. It's definitely down. So this is what they do, the moose, mainly. I think I've had deer do this too, but... Or not deer do this, but they've never, actually deer's never knocked it over like this before. But sometimes they do play with it. So anyway, that's what they do. Usually they don't break anything though, so let's knock on wood. They just like to play with it and knock it around, and this one needs new batteries and everything put into it. So I'm going to take it off. Here. Yeah. It's kind of funny to watch the moose. Sometimes they'll walk by and they just stop. Sorry, not straight. Stop and then look over, and then they come on over and they shove their noses on it and sniff it, and you can hear them sniffing it and everything. It's kind of funny. Go around this way. Sometimes they do it just after I set it up, though, and that kind of annoys me. That means I gotta come all the way back out here to fix it, but that's cool. It's part of being part of the fun of having these animals around. So anyway, this is another Tacticam Reveal X. Like I said, this is my go-to camera all of a sudden, out of all the ones we've forgotten. There's like the Muddy ones, Muddy brand. I'm not sure who else carries them. Cabela's has them and stuff, and the Muddy brand's not bad because they're cheap. But I think these are only $170 with all these features. That's pretty good. So good quality and everything. So anyway, let's stop rambling on about it. So let's turn it off. So I gotta replace the batteries. I may just cut out for this because this is like a two-hander. So I'll be right back. One thing I want to mention about these though, I kind of banged this one so the batteries are out a little bit, but I don't know if you guys can see this with the sun in my face. I don't know if you can hear that. The woodpecker. I don't know if you guys will pick that up with the mic, but... Oh, now he stops, of course. Anyway, one thing with these battery packs that go in the bottom of the camera, it's a freaking pain, a real pain to get the batteries out of, like super pain. These particular batteries, I get these rechargeables, I got good reviews and stuff, and they're cheap. They're better, like I like the in-loop batteries, but they're so expensive. These are slightly, like very slightly bigger than the average AA. So it makes it a little tighter for that to get out of these battery holders. But even with that though, these things are a pain. Like I said, I've loosened these up a little bit, so this looks easier than it is. So I banged them against my hand and stuff, but you've really got to hit it to get them out of there, unless you have long nails maybe, but I don't, so I just have to hit the damn thing. So anyway, I just wanted to point that out. That's one drawback, and it takes a few more batteries than the other cameras as well, but it's probably because it's got Wi-Fi and everything. So anyway, I'll finish changing these out and I'll be right back. Okay, got it done. Batteries changed, and unfortunately you do have to take off the camera off the mount. Oh, by the way, these mounts are cool. They just stick in the ground. They're like 30-40 bucks. So much easier than trying to find a tree and attaching it to a tree and all that. Like I said, the only drawback though is the moose kind of knock them over. But then again, they may try that on a tree and break the camera instead of the knocking over the camera or the stand. So who knows, right? But anyway, that's it. Let's get this back on. See if we can do this one-handed. This is always fun. It's not going on. Oh, yeah, it is. There we go. All right. There we go. This particular camera seems to get a lot of moose. And the cool thing with this camera too is that you can use the app and tell where it's pointing if you so you can get the proper shots like set up for it. You can actually tell where it's pointing to. I'm not going to do that today because I pretty much know where it is, where it needs to be. Sorry, where it needs to be. But man, this is not easy when you're one-handed. There we go. Okay. Oh, I'm a dumbass. Turn it on would be helpful. Oh, okay. Let's see if I do it again. There we go. Okay. So yeah, that's the last one in the bushes here. And oh, there you can hear him again. I don't know if you can hear him. He's over there somewhere. Can't tell exactly where. But oh, that's a bummer about that tire. So I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah, so that's that. I'm just gonna drive out of here and talk a little bit more after and close out the video.